ASTG is a high-tech company with two interconnected business units. One is satellite communication for maritime use. It's using a stabilized antenna technology. And the other one is inertial measurement unit, which is used in a number of applications, for example, for robotics and self-driving cars. Take the satellite communication. Imagine a ship on an ocean with high seas. It's moving up and down a lot. In order to maintain the connection to the satellite, you need to continuously stabilize the antenna so it's pointing in the right direction. This is what we do. We stabilize the antennas in very rough conditions, and it's specified for military use as well, so we have very high quality standards. The inertial measurement unit is used in a range of applications, for example, self-driving cars or robotics or anything that needs information about movement in 3 dimensions or acceleration. This is both for allowing the application, the car, to drive by itself as an example, but also for safety reasons. We have in 2019, or the past many years, we have been working on building those products, and in 2019 we got our first major order from a government customer, and we are now ready to take the company to the next step. Trends in the market for both our business units are that they're growing. Satellite communication is growing about 13% year on year, whereas the market for IMUs are growing 6%. The trend for satellite communication is towards more so-called on-the-move that requires stabilization, which is what we are specialized in. But there are also trends like Earth observation. Earth observation is high-resolution cameras sitting on satellites flying out in space, taking pictures of our Earth, and then having to download those pictures. That's a market that is suitable for us and our technology. And there are also new low-orbit constellations, as we call them, coming up. LEO, this is where you have much higher data connectivity and low latency. And companies like SpaceX and Amazon are investing a lot of money on sending up these satellites, and our technology is suitable for providing the necessary equipment on Earth. For the inertial measurement units, we are moving towards more self-driving vehicles, applications that has to work by themselves. They all have one thing in common: they need to have information about direction and speed. So the general trend is information for safety and correct operation of autonomous applications is growing. And that's where our IMU fits in. The market dynamics are, it's a quite interesting topic. You need to understand which markets you're operating in. For satellite communication, we are mainly focused on government business, and government business it's long sales cycles. It can be a complicated process because it's impacted by politics and local economies. So you have to be patient and you have to be present early. On the good side is there is a lot of budgets and there's a lot of investment into satellite communication from governments around the world. So it's a very lucrative market, but you need to understand that the sales cycles are long, but it will pay off over time when you're in there. For the inertial measurement unit, it's quite different. We are in a commercial market. Volumes are significantly higher in terms of numbers. We are in the thousands for our IMUs. And here it's more about getting in to work with the designers, the R&D departments of our customers, so we can design our IMU into their system, be it a tractor, be it mining equipment, be it on a boat. So here we are trying to reach out to as many customers as possible in hundreds, and then we're working with them in early phases. Once our system is designed in, we will also get the orders for our IMU going forward. 2019 can most easily be described as a turning point for ASTG. We have received our first major orders, and we've started delivery to our major customer in Israel. That order has brought to us that we are EBITDA positive in our third quarter of 2019. It's the first time in the company's history that we're actually positive on our EBITDA, and it's also increased our top line significantly from where it was before. But not only is it bringing us financial improvement and positive trends, but this customer in Israel is very demanding. So for us, it's also a proof of our technology is working. We have high quality product, and we're very confident about taking this to the market in other places of the world. I have a long background from telecommunication and satellite communication. I've always been working in high-tech companies in different types of business positions, executive positions. I grew up in Nokia. I have 20 years of background in Nokia, both doing mobile handsets, but also on the infrastructure side. And this is really where I learned my trade of leadership, business technology. I love working with people. I love working with business and customers and technologies. And I think my strengths are that I'm good at taking technology, which is advanced, and making it simple and turning it into something that people can understand and that we can develop and deliver to the market. So why did I take the job? Well, I saw that the technology that ASTG has is quite advanced, and I know there is a growing satellite market. I know there is a growing market for the inertial measurement unit. I see there is a strong heritage in the Nordic and Swedish market for competent people in satellite communication and high tech. So I felt that this is a good opportunity for me to try and use my skills in conjunction with smart people, good technology, and a growing market. So that's why I took the job. My primary focus is to take the company to the next level of commercialization. We need to build a strong strategy so we are clear. It's clear for everybody where we're heading and what we need to do, and we are in growing markets, so there's plenty of opportunity. We'll have focus, of course, on creating short-term results. We want to close orders. We want to create business and financial profitability. However, it's really important that we are also building and setting ourselves up for the future. Short-term gains is fine now, but we need to make sure that we have a long-term strategy that also secures a long-term sustainable and profitable company. We want to do the new share issue where we are targeting 37 million. We want to do that in order to be able to execute the strategy that we have now created. We have, as I mentioned earlier, created a technology and product platform, and we have a strong customer proving that we have the right kind of technology and products. But we also need to look at the long term. So in order to execute the strategy, we need that extra funding. What is the strategy all about? Well, there are a number of areas, but let me mention 3 key areas. First of all, we need to have a stronger market presence. While we in the satellite communication do have partners in place that are helping us, for the IMU, we also need to work more, so we will spend some of the money on creating a better presence. 2, we have to diversify our portfolio. We have good technology, but still a relatively narrow portfolio. We need to expand that offering by leveraging our technology to offer more. Offering more also means, I mentioned earlier, Earth observation, low orbit satellites, more automation of vehicles. It's important that we have applications that are suited exactly for that. The last part is, also mentioned, Swedish heritage, talents, engineers, small mid-sized companies with high tech. We will be looking to build more partnerships in that direction. We will also be looking at doing some acquisitions where we think it makes sense. We will do a good business due diligence on that. But it's important for us in order to be able to accelerate our strategy to look at that option as well. So 3 things: improving the sales and marketing approach, diversifying our portfolio by developing more, and looking at potential acquisitions or partnerships that will help our company grow. So in summary, we are a high-tech company focused on technologies, products, and solutions for stabilization platforms and applications on the move. We have a clear strategy plan in place. We have a positive financial trend, and we have a strong customer proving that we have high-quality products. My vision is that by 2025, we have created a significant Nordic company within stabilized platforms and technology for applications on the move, and we have contributed to what we believe, and it's very close to our heart, that we want to bring stability to a world in motion.